Hi everyone, this is Jeff with Accidentally Made Content with a dramatic reading for you guys, as David and I was not able to do something this weekend, and so here's my first solo dramatic reading, intentionally attempting to do it. I'm going to forego the prompt as it is extremely long and didn't quite do what we wanted it to do, so I'm just going to go for it. Scrooge McDuck and the Cookie Conundrum. It was a crisp January morning when the Oreo CEO, a wary man named Jonathan Cream, entered the lavish penthouse office of Scrooge McDuck. The duck, clad in his signature top hat and red frock coat, was lounging in his chair, counting gold K coins from a small chest. The office was opulent, as one might expect from the world's richest duck, with vault doors lining the walls and priceless artwork casually strewn about. "Ah, Mr. Cream," Scrooge greeted, adjusting his spectacles. "To what do I owe the pleasure? I assume it is not to buy me into a treasure-seeking venture." Jonathan sighed and collapsed into a chair. "I wish it were something as exciting as treasure. Mr. McDuck, it's about my company, Oreo. We're in trouble." Scrooge perked up. "Trouble, you say? Go on, lad. Trouble is just opportunity wearing a different hat." Jonathan hesitated before continuing. "It's the AI. We thought it would revolutionize the way we create Oreos, and it did at first. Customers love the custom flavors and wild combination. Wasabi Oreo, cotton candy cream, triple decker cookie stuffed Oreo. But they didn't stop. The AI kept pushing out more and more flavors. Now we're up to bacon bubblegum surprise, glow in the dark cream, and heaven help me, clam chowder Oreo. Clam chowder Oreo. Scrooge nearly spat out his tea. "Who's buying such abominations?" "Hardly anyone. The production costs are eating into our profits. Warehouses are overflowing with unsold stock, and our reputation is taking a hit. I don't know what to do. The board sidelined me months ago in favor of letting the AI handle everything, but now they're begging me to fix it. Problem is, I don't even know where to begin." Scrooge leaned back, stroking his feathery chin. "Aye, it sounds like we've handed the reins to a runaway cart. First things first, you need to take back control of your company." Jonathan winced. "That's what I'm afraid of. If I step in now, it'll look like the fool who let this happen in the first place. And if I get too hands-on, it could lead to, well, say, let's just say one of your escapades." Scrooge chuckled. "You mean good old-fashioned cartoonist shenanigans? Aye, they do have a way of drawing attention. But attention is nae a bad thing if ye wield it properly. Here's what you do, lad." Scrooge's plan. Scrooge outlined his strategy with the precision of a prospector mapping a gold date. 1. Audit and streamline. First, you shut down the AI's operations and assess what's actually selling. Get rid of the fluff. No more clam chowder Oreos. Savvy? 2. Reignite brand identity. Oreo's a classic, eh? Remind folks why they fell in love with your cookies in the first place. Bring back your standards. Double stuff, golden Oreos, mint cream. Focus on quality, nay quantity. 3. Creative or controlled creativity. You don't need to squash innovation entirely, but instead of letting AI run wild, set limits. Seasonal flavors, exclusive promotions, make people crave them instead of groaning at the sight of them. Or turn the mess into gold. And here's the kicker. Lean into the madness. Market the craziest failed flavors as a novelty. Call it something like Oreo rejects the line. So bad they're good. Folks love a good laugh. Jonathan nodded slowly. It sounds plausible, but wouldn't shutting down the AI cause chaos? The board is obsessed with it. Scrooge smirked. That's where ye stage a wee spectacle. Announce to the world that you're taking back the helm. Bat to flare. Challenge AI to a showdown. Mon versus machine. Have an AI create a cookie, and ye create one yourself. Then let the public decide. Jonathan gawked. That's insane and risky. But risks are where the real treasure lies, lad. Besides, if you win, you'll be a hero. And if you lose, well, you can always fall back on selling glow in the dark cream. Jonathan couldn't help but laugh. Oh, all right, Mr. McDuck. You've convinced me. But you'll help me pull it off, right? Scrooge leaned forward with a glint in his eye. For a modest consultancy fee? Of course. The Cookie Showdown. Weeks later, the event was broadcast worldwide. On the side of the stage stood the AI, represented by a sleek terminal churning out calculations. On the other stood Jonathan, nervously clutching a whisk. The AI unveiled his creation, a gummy worm stuffed sardine cream Oreo. The audience gasped, some in horror, some in amusement. Jonathan presented his entry, a nostalgic return to the basic triple chocolate Oreo with just a hint of sea salt. When the public test taste ended, the results were overwhelming. Jonathan's cookie won. The crowd erupted in cheers. The board reinstated Jonathan as a CEO. The AI was regulated to a consulting role, and Scrooge McDuck walked away with a hefty consulting fee and a year's supply of Oreos. As the event wrapped up, Scrooge gave Jonathan a pat on the back. Remember, lad, it's nae the gold that makes you rich, it's knowing how to mine it. Jonathan smiled. And it's good to know where to draw the line between creativity and chaos. With that, Scrooge tipped his hat and disappeared into the sunset, already dreaming of his next big venture. The end. I don't feel like I can end it there. I took my sweet time getting to this recording, and although I won't offer a potato rating or what we usually do, as I think that would not gel with the rest of the podcast, I'm just going to extemporize something right here. Um, I liked it more than I think when it first was read out to me. I used ChatGPT's narrator function when I first made this. I actually really like it. I could see this being an episode from the newer DuckTales. It makes me happy. I think some of it's a little goofy. I would have liked to have seen something more dramatic from the AI, but that's putting maybe more expectation here than what my prompt generated, which, by the way, the prompt was massive. I think I will put it. Yeah, why not? Why not? I'll read it here and then we'll call it a night. Scrooge McDuck and the CEO of Oreo meet together. The Scrooge and oh whoops. This is truly accidentally made content. The CEO of Oreo has been sidelined by an iterative AI that is coming up with a constant new flavor combinations. It ever increasing variety and has man, I was accidentally making content when I made this prompt. It's ever increasing variety and has started to run the company into the ground. Scrooge McDuck after offer some advice on how to take his company back, while the Oreo CEO is concerned that the solution may result in cartoonish shenanigans that might attract the wrong kind of attention. I do think that it is interesting that this prompt, the word cartoonish shenanigans was used and not acted on to create some kind of, you know, battle between the AI or whatnot. So, uh, anyway, I'll leave it at that. Uh, Maybe David and I will analyze it in a part two or something, but it didn't feel like this one made the cut, but it's still accidentally made content. With that, I bid you guys good night. Take care.